Ensuring resilient data protection in Azure requires effective monitoring of backup activities and alerts. Building on previous units that introduced Azure Monitor metrics, logs, and insights, organizations can now apply these skills to manage backup status. Azure Backup relies on Recovery Services Vaults and Azure Backup Vaults, which capture essential telemetry data. By examining these reports and alerts, administrators detect anomalies early and take corrective actions. Monitoring includes hourly, daily, or weekly capture of backup statistics, enabling trend analysis. This viewpoint reveals data consistency, last backup success, or any missed schedules. Comprehensive backup monitoring promotes proactive maintenance, minimizing data loss potential while streamlining administrative oversight. Azure Backup provides out-of-the-box reporting within the Recovery Services Vault. These default reports offer insights on job statuses, policy conformity, and retention compliance. Administrators can review recent successes, failures, or partial successes to quickly identify problematic items. The interface includes filters for resources, time frames, and job types, ensuring precision in data analysis. Combined with the knowledge gained from analyzing logs in Azure Monitor, reviewing these default backup reports helps isolate root causes of common issues. Although they offer basic analytics, these reports form a foundational layer for organizations. They enable informed decisions regarding capacity planning, resource optimization, and corrective measures. Beyond default reporting, organizations can customize Azure Backup reports to meet specific monitoring needs. By exporting data to log analytics or integrating with Power BI, users can create tailored visual dashboards or extended analytics. This customization accommodates various workloads, from virtual machines to SQL databases, offering granular details such as recovery point objectives and time-to-completion metrics. Administrators can also combine multiple data sources for a broader perspective, correlating backup trends with performance events or network insights. Within the Recovery Services Vault, configurable dashboards highlight summarizations like backup trends, storage consumption, and operational statuses. These advanced settings empower organizations to align reporting with internal SLA requirements and compliance obligations. Alerting in Azure Backup is a configurable process that leverages metrics, logs, and triggers to keep IT teams informed. By setting thresholds within the Recovery Services Vault or Azure Monitor, administrators can define when alerts are fired. Common triggers include failed or skipped backups, insufficient storage, or resource unavailability. Alert types range from informative notifications to critical warnings that demand immediate attention. Azure Backup supports email, SMS, or push notifications, relying on integration with Azure Monitor's action groups. This high-level configurability allows organizations to match the urgency of alerts to the severity of events, striking a balance between proactive oversight and notification fatigue. Configuring alert policies and action groups is vital for timely responses to backup irregularities. Administrators can group alerts based on severity levels or resource types, simplifying the management of complicated environments. Action groups bundle together notification methods, such as emails, text messages, or webhook calls, which are triggered upon alert. Policies can also specify repeated notifications if an event persists or escalates. By revisiting earlier modules covering Azure Monitor alert rules, organizations can unify backup and non-backup alerts under a single monitoring practice. This integrated approach streamlines operations, ensuring operational teams receive consistent, well-prioritized alerts and enabling faster, more targeted problem resolution. One of the advantages of the Azure Backup ecosystem is historical data retention for extended analysis. By preserving logs and metrics over time, administrators gain insights into long-term trends, including backup duration patterns, storage consumption, or the frequency of failure events. This knowledge drives policy optimization, as certain resources may require more frequent backups, while others operate comfortably under lower schedules. Tools such as Log Analytics and Power BI can aggregate data to produce custom visualizations, aiding decision-makers in capacity planning and operational improvements. Historical analyses also help reveal resource usage spikes, identify repeated issues, and benchmark resource performance across different time intervals. Azure Backup alerts can arise from various operational situations. For instance, missing or failed snapshots can trigger notifications, especially in environments with large, dynamically changing data sets. An expired backup policy may prompt an alert indicating resources are no longer protected under the desired parameters. Anomalies like significantly longer backup duration may suggest performance bottlenecks or network constraints. Low storage thresholds can also produce critical alerts, prompting administrators to expand available capacity or remove unnecessary backups. Finally, sporadic or repeated partial failures might highlight authentication issues or service interruptions. Identifying these scenarios quickly helps mitigate data risks and maintain backup reliability. In many organizations, Azure Backup coexists with other monitoring tools and services. Integration across platforms ensures broader visibility and centralized management. Administrators can connect Azure Backup alerts to IT service management, ITSM, solutions such as ServiceNow, or integrate them with on-premises monitoring stacks like System Center Operations Manager. Azure Monitor's extensibility also allows sending alert data to third-party dashboards, supporting cohesive cross-infrastructure alert management. This centralization prevents scattered oversight by consolidating alerts and performance metrics, ensuring smoother troubleshooting and incident management. By unifying Azure Backup alerts with other operational signals, teams gain a comprehensive understanding of the computing landscape, expediting root cause analysis. When backup jobs fail or underperform, timely troubleshooting is essential to preserve data safety. Administrators should review logs in the Recovery Services Vault, correlate error messages with Azure Monitor metrics, and verify network connectivity. Rechecking backup policy settings, such as schedules or retention rules, is crucial, as a misconfiguration can disrupt the entire chain of backups. Additional investigations might involve analyzing network throughput, verifying agent versions, or reviewing service health in the Azure portal. By combining historical data, current alerts, and relevant Azure Monitor insights, root causes can be isolated swiftly. This process strengthens backup reliability, ensuring minimal data loss in future scenarios. Effective backup monitoring is not static. Organizations should periodically refine policies, alert thresholds, and reporting strategies based on lessons learned. Reviewing historical and real-time metrics assists in calibrating backup cadences, resource allocations, and retention objectives. Administrators might adopt monthly or quarterly health checks, leveraging advanced Azure Monitor queries to detect dormant resources or rising failure rates. Power BI dashboards can generate custom views focusing on cost metrics, success rates, or backup durations that exceed service-level commitments. By systematically evaluating the entire backup ecosystem, teams can introduce new policies or refine existing ones, reinforcing resiliency and aligning practices with ever-evolving operational needs and compliance standards.